What is up, guys? Thank you for tuning in here. Today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at what is probably the most quintessential figure in your Spider-Man collection that is not Spider-Man himself, and that is the new Retro Series J. Jonah Jameson. He is a fan channel exclusive. He's not in an actual wave or anything like that, so you can get him at your Big Bad Toy Stores, Entertainment Earth, Hasbro Pulse, things like that. And he, again, is on one of these beautiful retro 90s style cards. I really love this packaging. It's super striking, and I've been really wanting a new J. Jonah Jameson figure for a while now. We kind of got one a few years ago with the Chameleon figure in the Rhino wave, but it feels nice to actually have one that's legitimately dedicated to JJ himself. And it kind of hurts to open up this packaging, but you know, we had to do it to him, so let's do it. And here we have the editor-in-chief out of his plastic prison, and I'm a big fan of this. They've done a pretty good job on taking a character who doesn't really, warrant an action figure. He doesn't have much action to him, but he looks great and looks like he serves a place all the same. I want to get him compared with his earlier Rhino Wave version with the chameleon head, and he just... I don't know, I like this one a lot more. This one does have the basic Marvel Legends suited body. This one has a different vest and different arms. So they just look really, really nice. Now the one problem I do kind of have with this retro one is going to be right up here in the heads. Now you can see how the head sculpts are different. The sculpts are exactly the same, but the paint is a little bit different. The new one has more white and this one is more gray, and just basic things like that. But there is an issue on this one here where you can kind of see he's got some like paint specks or something. I could probably take that off with some alcohol or something, but I wanted to, do that after the review, just let people know that that might be a thing. Yours may come like that. I'm not super worried. That's going to be an easy fix. And if it really is detrimental, then I can always switch it out with this head because I just like this body a whole lot more. So his articulation is really nice, basic for a Marvel Legend, which, is great these days. So you got a ball jointed head that rotates 360, hinge downward and upward that far. These arms go out that much at the shoulder, rotate the bicep. They can also go 360, obviously. The elbows can rotate as well as they're single jointed. The hands rotate as well as hinged wrists. The waist is going to 360. I don't think, oh, there's an ab crunch in there. So you can break Jameson's back all you'd like. His legs go forward and they go backward that much. Rotates 360 at the thigh, double jointed knee, hinged and pivoting ankle, and left and right pivot. So again, great deal of movement. He can do basically anything that you're going to need him to do. He probably has more articulation than warrants what a J. Jonah Jameson figure needs to be capable of doing. He does have a pretty great selection of accessories too, everything you need him to have. He's got this rolled up plastic Daily Bugle newspaper, so you can just put that in one of his open grippy hands. And he can hold that in one hand and shake his fist at you in the other. He also comes with something I really, really enjoy, which is this. I'd seen that he had come with this, but I didn't know it was actually paper. So that's really nice. Got to make sure that doesn't get wet. But this is a nice little Daily Bugle newspaper. They actually use a picture of the Retro Wave Spider-Man. I think that's beautiful. What do we have on here? Wilson Fisk, criminal past. Oscorp not guilty of fraud. I doubt that. Masked miscreant menaces Manhattan. Cat burglar at large. Mysterio back behind bars. That's also an actual picture of the Legends of Mysterio. So that's great. What do we got back here? Electro speaks out. Again, that's the actual picture of the figure. So wonderful. And Spider-Borg sighting. That's convenient. I just reviewed the Spider-Borg Spidey just a few days ago. Empire State University. Apply now. Give us your money. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's cool. A Nelson and Murdoch ad. So I'm sorry, I just really wanted to look at what this has. Hadn't looked at it in person yet. So that's really, really cool. I love this. Jonah does also come with some interchangeable hands. You can see right there in his right, he has an interchangeable pointer finger. So again, just like most Marvel Legends, to get those out, you just unplug them. And then for his left hand, he has another grippy hand. This one's a little bit tighter, it seems. So what I'm going to do with this, instead of putting the newspaper in that and stressing it more, I'm going to try and use this for the newspaper. I don't know how well this holds it. I've only gotten to hold it a few times. So I'm sure I won't be able to on camera, because once you turn on that camera, it's a whole new level of impossibility. Oh my God. Oh, nope. Didn't do it. And after about a minute and a half of fiddling with him and trying to get him to hold it, I finally got a way for him to hold it there. So, it's not a complaint that he can't hold that. It is an actual piece of paper. You can probably use some heat on the fingers just to close them up a little bit to get him to grip it better. But, hey, it resting there looks fine, and I'd rather him have it than not. So, totally fine with me. This guy really is a great fun action figure. Again, he doesn't really warrant the action and action figure, but I'm really excited to have some of these kind of secondary, more human characters from the Spider-Man universe. I've been waiting for a Jameson for a long time, so I'm really excited to see who else they come out with next after him. So if you have any questions about this figure, maybe something I didn't cover in this video specifically, please feel free to leave a comment in the section down below. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.